Scorpio, how are you? Time for a general reading for this month of October. So let's see what's going on in the world of our Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of October. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. We all know who we are in this story. Like, if it resonates, it does. If it doesn't, that's all right. All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Some of you are opening up, getting back out there, playing the field again if you're single. All right, let's see what's happening. We start out with the 8 of Wands. So, communication, there could be some really direct communication that has come through. And I don't think you really liked what was said, whatever it was. I feel like somebody had something to say to you about a situation that they're done with. The end. Because there's this ending coming. I mean, and this one hurts, okay? So, I think you've been confused because you've been wanting to make a move and go forward, but you've been waiting for an answer from someone or whether or not somebody's coming back. I don't see anybody coming back, okay? So, if you are waiting for someone from your past, I just think you're better off just really moving on because it's too painful to hang on to somebody from your past because it's keeping you from moving forward. And I really think it's time for you, Scorpio, to move on. So here you are. I mean, you're really confused about having to make this new direction, this new life, so to speak, but it's time. It's just really time. And I think even you know that it's time to cut down the past, just break ties and keep going because you were not treated. I think you start to see as time goes by that, things just weren't really fair. It's like everything was handed to you as you needed it. Whether that's a relationship that you have, it's like everything came to you in breadcrumbs. And you were involved with somebody where you remained very guarded. So, I do think communication does happen. And when it does happen, there's a lot of angry words. It's not, if you wanted to reconcile, say, because I did pick up this energy of you wanting to reconcile. So, all right, you hook up with your person from the past again. All right, and it doesn't go the way you want it to. I think you were hoping that maybe you guys would have that initial spark again, like, oh my God, we still love each other. And it wasn't like that, was it? It just wasn't. So I think you start to see each other as two people, not two people that we wanted to be with. The passion is gone. I think the passion is totally gone. So yeah, it's time to really put this once and for all to a close. Yeah, look, there's new offers coming. If you open yourself up, okay, and that's what you're not doing, okay? It's like you start to open yourself up. I think love is going to start walking through the door left and right. Seriously. Once you, take the ring off, because you're not married anymore, because sometimes if we wear a ring on our ring finger, we're telling the universe, well, we're married. So it's one of those simple little gestures. It's like just kind of make a check on are you always are your thoughts always with this person from the past? And it's keeping you from your person of the future here. And I think you're really ready to start manifesting something new. But there's a fear. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to step out again. I'm going to be out on the market again. Available. Because somebody's been keeping an eye on you. And I think, again, and I picked this up for you before, it's like, nobody wants to make a move on somebody if you're still hung up on somebody from the past. So in comes, your Prince Charming, and, you've got to, and this is somebody who I think you have a real connection with. But I also think that they know that there's still this residue of somebody from the past, and that's, nobody wants to compete with an energy from the past. To be done with the past, all right? Be done with it. okay? Because hanging on is keeping a lot of good stuff away. And there is definitely somebody who is watching you. They have their eye on you. But again, they are waiting for you to be done with this person from your past. All right, so, all right, I'm just going to warn you. If you are out and about with somebody, okay, and you're having a really good time, because remember, you're back playing the field, you're out on the market again, you're checking people out, they're checking you out, you know, but if you're constantly looking at your phone, hoping to get a text from someone, they're going to be wondering, whoa, who is this person? Why are they so involved with somebody texting them? You know, so then, you know, where's the foundation of trust? Because they're already sitting here going, well, what the hell are they doing? Who are they talking to? Just saying. And I think that there's people that know. I mean, I think they know that there's other people probably interested in you. You're probably like putting out that vibe of, you know, you're free, single, and available. So I do see people looking at you. And there is somebody who, you know, they want to beat you. It's like they want to beat someone else to you. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope I said that right. They want to get a hold of you before someone else gets a hold of you. So I think for some of you, you need to really, you know, put aside the past. You know, this lover from the past, because I think they want to come back, okay? Again, this whole energy of reconcile. So, all right, you finally reconnect with your person from the past and you see each other. Now what? Do you feel good about it? Do you like it? You know, are you feeling that spark? No, you're not feeling any of it. You're not feeling any of it. And I think enough time now has gone by between you and this person that when you do finally do reconcile, and we are Mercury retrograde, so this could very possibly happen, that, you know, you start to see things. And for some of us, I think we really need that. You know, we need to have that check, that visual check, that knowing of like, wow, like this is, I'm going to go somewhere else, look somewhere else. Because there's people coming. Yep. I mean, this was somebody who I think you saw your forever after. But that wasn't working out, now was it? It was not working out. All right, King of Pentacles here. See, they did nothing. See, and there's a lot of people around you, you know, Scorpio. So don't waste your time on somebody who didn't give a shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't there. Like, initially, you guys had that spark. It was really, really great. But then, what about the rest of the relationship? Was it good? You tell me. I don't know. Was it good? You know, did you guys get along? Or was after the sex and that first stage of like, oh my God, I can't get enough of them, you know, and then you start to see them as they really were, it wasn't that good. They didn't put any effort into it. I think they were waiting for you to do all the work. And I think it's time for you to move on. I mean, this was a relationship that you felt very left out of. You know, it's like there was, and this is where the argument comes in. I'm telling you, there's other people looking. Yep. And I think it's time for you to start looking in other directions and really being open to these other possibilities that are around you. Because to be trapped in a depressed state over somebody who really didn't care about you, okay? I mean, it just wasn't there. You know, you're Scorpio. Come on. You know, the sex is great. But then beyond that, what was there? That's the big question. What was there? You know, because I think you were a very powerful individual, whereas they were very immature. And now, you know, to start up again, I just don't see the startup. I just don't see the startup because it'll just weigh on you again. And now you're back to square one again with somebody that you knew you should have just put aside and cast aside. When it was over, it was over. So this is why I feel like this reconciliation that very possibly could happen this month is very necessary for you to finally close the door. Finally close the door once and for all. Because this wasn't a relationship that's worth hanging on to. Yeah, I think they were very difficult. I think they were demanding. I mean, it was just so unbalanced. And you got what you deserved, didn't you? Or at least you always felt like it. I don't know. It's just not the kind of energy that is really conducive to a real good relationship. And you're better than that. I mean, you are. Look at you. You're powerful. You're better than that. I mean, this is somebody... I mean, they destabilized you. I mean, you know, you guys probably were like a married couple. If you were not married, you were like a married couple. You know, but it was so confusing because there was no communication between the two of you. It's like you were married, but you weren't married. Well, what's that about? And again, with this Ten of Swords, it's like this was one of those things where somebody was very childish and immature. Okay, so somebody was always taking care of the other person. You know, there was no balance there. You know, it wasn't two adults. It was an adult and a child. You know, and this is somebody, I mean, you have history. I get it. You have history, but the history's over. Okay? Time to make new memories. Time to make new history, new people, because there's new opportunities. And I think there's one that you just are not seeing because you're so busy sticking with this person from the past. Let go of them. They're done. They're over. You know, you need to put this needs to come to an end. We have two Ten of Swords here. Okay, this one wants to end. Okay, so it's up to you to put it to an end. Okay, it's on you now. Okay, because the communication between the two of you, it sucked. It always has. Somebody never talked to the other person. I mean, it's almost like you guys were together only in motion. But not in energy, not in, you know, anything else. This is why it ended. There was no glue. You guys had no more glue left. All right, so, yeah. Time to manifest what it is you want. It's time to grab your life, to just move on, okay? And October is going to give you that edge, all right? And again, Mercury retrograde usually brings up issues and people and stuff from the past that we have not dealt with so that we can close this door. And for you, Scorpio, I feel like this reconciliation, this meeting, this communication, it's just what you need to close the door once and for all. All right, that's what I've got for you, Scorpio. Keep your eyes open. I mean, there's people around you really wanting. I think you're looking really good this month. I think there's good stuff. You just get out of your head, be done with the past, focus on the future. All right? I'll see you at the next reading. Bye now.